I'll videotape your ass. Go ahead.
I'm tucking my shirt. It's kind of cutting my
I thought you're gonna show your ass like what you usually do.
No. You know, I made that video yesterday, and I didn't have my shirt on. Just no shirt, and the fuckers flagged me. Like, you see this much of me. Didn't even see my nipples. You're looking at the sun, you know. Don't do that.
Wako Pacquiao's.
I don't hear your Wako Pacquiao's. Okay, this is take 2, right? Instead of running that oil out of the ground, we're going to put it in the drum that we took it out of.
Put that in the drum and throw it on the top.
Yeah.
Pressure. Pressure.
Under pressure. What did you find? Anything?
No.
Oh, Jesus. What's your head? I'm going to say no. The reason I want to say no is because we got the wheel. I just got it. Yep. Alright, well, something that... Hey. Huh? Oil's been dripping. Engine oil's been dripping, yeah. This is going to suck the big one because I don't know how close we're going to be when I hit that. I'm hoping I'm pretty close. Couldn't ask for better closeness.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we're going to go through a couple, 3 sped up sections of this video. So the Case windrower, of course, obviously you're going to see what has happened to it. I had to cut quite a bit out of this video and speed a bunch up so I could get it all compressed into one nice and tiny little segment that you can watch in high speed and listen to me yammer on about. These pumps absolutely 100% suck to get out of here. They are in a very tight space. Well, I say a very tight space. It's tight enough that you can't get your hands in there very easy. You got the frame rails on the side that you have to reach over or climb underneath, and every time you pull a hose off, it pisses oil all over the place. And I've got a 55-gallon drum down there to catch 99% of the oil, so that's just the way that worked out. I had drained the tanks out, and it's just me and Joe and Teresa here working on this deal here. As you can see, I'm funneling the oil into the drum. I will filter that oil. There's no metal or anything in it, but I'm going to filter that oil and put it back into the machine when I do get this thing back together, because it, it just needs to be. I can't be wasting oil like that. There's nothing wrong with that oil. It ran for about 50 acres. Nothing grenaded inside the pump. It just broke the shaft, but never ground because it came to a complete halt. That awful noise that you heard, you'll see that the gears had been ground up pretty good when that shaft broke. So, kind of annoying. This is really an annoying repair. I'm not sure whether the pump malfunctioned and caused this to happen, or whether that new gear, which, normally if you put a driven gear in, you can put a driven gear in new, but you'd never put a drive in new, because if you put a new drive in, there's a lot of torque being transferred over. I don't know. It's just things that I've learned over the years. Whether it's correct or not, I don't know. But for the most part, I am getting 3 new gears to go on the drive, on the back of the flywheel there, and the 2 driven gears for both the header drive pump and the propulsion drive pump. So, yeah, there's a lot of things. Now, to get this thing out of here, as you can see, I've got the chain hoist, and I've got it wrapped around there real nice so it doesn't fall and kill Joseph, because that thing does weigh well over 100 pounds, and it would kill you. It would kill you very easily. It's not something that you want to be under too much, and I've instructed Joseph to, not be there. There's the brand new $500 and some gear that I had put in, and is now promptly destroyed. So, yeah, now this is how it comes out. And that's pump one. That is pump one. It is free, and you'll see that at the end of the video.
Man, that stupid thing sucks. Yeah, I could agree to that.
It's. There's a gap. It's still
How bad is that gear? Bad. I can't see it from here.
That's bad. Well, if you can see this gear, this brand new $500 gear, when that thing broke, it caused it to cock in there because there's no support. You leave it there. Damn it. Chunks of steel out of it.
Now you gotta find where that chunk of steel inside in there.
And what do we do with all of that happy horse shit? Because that pump is now going to have to come out.
Yep.
That's actually a hydrostatic drive transmission.
How the hell are you gonna take that apart?
Well, I can take it apart. It's not that difficult.
Okay, so here we've got that other pump out, or the first pump out. Now we have to work on the second pump. I got to move hoses out of the way. They have to come off so I could actually physically get up inside there to do the work that I need to do. Joseph will actually climb and crawl up in there too, I believe, when I'm on the other side. But it's just all these hoses and stuff. And, of course, Joe is thoroughly confused as to how I'm going to get it back together again. But he is just going to have some patience and observation skills because, it's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, at least it is to me. When the way you take it off is the way it goes back on. That's just the way it is. I'm not replacing hoses because there's actually nothing wrong with those hoses. They're a 4,500 PSI hose on those things, so they're tough. Yes, they do have several thousand hours on them, but they're in good shape because this thing spends its winters inside, and it's not really exposed to the sun outside ever because they're under the hood. And that's just the way that is. So me and him are getting dirtier and smellier as the day goes on.
Yeah, he's like, he has a power. He has 17 by the end of the show.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
You think you can get me a 9/16 inch wrench?
God, you stupid! I can't even get the wrench in
9/16.
Yes, 1 9/16.
We might have to catch this thing with this.
916.
Okay.
That comes off.
Fuck. 5/8. Oh, wait a minute. It's a metric.
Oh shit, gotta love metric.
No, I don't. Hate the metric system.
Alright, so yes, it's true. I hate the metric system. I wouldn't mind the metric system so bad if they were all metric or all standard. This metric system and standard combination is driving me friggin' nuts. I mean, and it's on all equipment. It's John Deere, it's Case, New Holland, it's everything. Cars, trucks, they just can't do one or the other. I prefer standard myself, but because we live in an international, world market, but not for these things. I think they send these to Canada, maybe. Well, yeah, they definitely send them to Canada, but I don't think they send them. They don't send them to Europe or any other place. It's just, it's the United States and Canada. I don't think they go to Mexico, but who knows? You never know. But as far as I'm concerned, anything that is sold in North America, whether it's Mexico, U.S., or Canada, it needs to be standard. I'm sorry, this is North American machinery, or, this combination crap has got to stop. It drives me crazy because the bolt next to it was a standard. You know, when it's the bolt next to it that's a standard. But anyways, that pump is out, and now you can watch the rest of the video in real time and me not ranting about metric Mexicans and standard and Canadians and whatever else there is.
Okay, so this is the deal. This pump is okay. It's still okay. So the thing that isn't okay, yeah, she's okay. The thing that isn't okay is this gear here. So let me get a little thing here. You can shut that off for a second. Anyway, see this guy? Broke. Doesn't feel broke, right? Something broke in there. Something broke in there.
It's not supposed to move like that?
No, it's supposed to be difficult to turn like that one. But this one here, it's broke. I'm a little disappointed, to say the least. So, I think it's allowed to have a little wobble to it. But this gear here, $500, junk. I think it forced over. It broke a pin, broke a gear off. Broke the gear off in the center, and because honestly, if it was broken before this thing broke, this would have been all chewed to bits too. But this is all new damage. That was all that noise you hear when it broke the tooth off. Now I'm not sure whether this new gear, maybe it wasn't machined quite right, or it went into the groove. It didn't go in tight. It wasn't tight. But what I think it did is it actually, I don't know. I have no idea. This is broke. But it isn't broke like the other shaft. I thought it was going to shear off here. Broke the shaft deep in. Or it broke at the pump. It doesn't feel, because that shaft goes clear to the back.
Okay.
And, yeah, I'm not happy about that.
$4,000, I want to be happy too.
No. This one here has got normal wear on it until that thing started to collide. You know? So it started to collide. So what I basically have to do is buy another one of these, brand new. I have to buy one of these, brand new. And I have to buy the center one, brand new. And I should be able to get it back together. So tomorrow is Monday.
Question is, are they going to replace that?
What?
That?
Under a warranty? Probably yes. I don't know. I don't even need this pump. I should just send the son of a bitch back. So here, take it. I don't need it. It's broke. That brand new pump broke. Caused a whole bunch of havoc. Because those, honestly, the teeth in the pump, the drive that come off the camshaft when I turned it over the last time, all the teeth were there. And they weren't worn bad. They were not worn bad. The teeth on the old spline, where is that? It was here. But the damage to the other gear, the old gear, the damage to that gear was in here. There was no damage to this gear. But this gear here, obviously something let loose. Now whether it let loose in here, allowing there to be flex, I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, no sense crying over spilt milk, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it is. It's not just heavy, it's extraordinarily heavy. And this one here is heavy too.
Well, that one you have to return that, so.
Yeah, this one's got to get returned.
Yeah.
I didn't need my finger. Did I need my finger?
Of course you do.
Wow. I don't think the pump thought I did. No, I don't think one's any heavier than the other. Okay. Okay. Alright. Holy smokes. Get that backing plate.